This, boys and girls, is the hand of a lipstick addict. Well, hello there! It's me again, Cheryl, and today you may notice I'm wearing a bit of a Halloween-y kind of look. Yeah, because it's Halloween next week and I thought I'd get into the theme. So yeah, I thought I'd dress up for this video. So today I am bringing you a collective empties / products that I won't be using anymore video, and this has been piling up. All of this have been piling up for a long time, and I finally am getting around to filming this video. So it might be a bit long. Please bring yourself a nice cup of tea or something and get comfortable because it's gonna be a long one. Okay, so let's start with the more body things, you know, body care and whatever kind of things. So the first one used to be a Soap and Glory exfoliator. This was the Flake Away, the large tub, very large tub. It ran out in like August, I want to say. The label went off because I used to keep it in my shower, but it was the Flake Away. And the smell, as always, is amazing, and I really used to enjoy using it. It used to leave my skin feeling extremely soft, so I highly recommend it. At the moment I'm using the Body Shop grapefruit scented exfoliating jelly. It goes with the grapefruit shower gel that I like to use, so at the moment I'm using that, and that's also very good. But somehow the Soap and Glory one is a bit more abrasive, so it gets rid of more dry skin. Somehow I feel my skin is a bit softer after having used the Soap and Glory one. Next product is this Body Shop Pink Grapefruit Body Mist, and tears of sadness coming down my face right now because I really did not want to run out of this, because they are not stocking this bad boy anymore, apparently. I was really sad when I found out. So yeah, you might have heard if you saw my haul for August. I was really miffed that they are not stocking the pink grapefruit scent anymore, because it's my favorite summer scent, because it's so fresh and really light and citrusy. But well, things happen. I ran out of it eventually. I'm now using the mango one, which is nice, you know, it's a bit more sweet, fruity. This is more, you know, citrusy, bitter kind of thing. But this was nice anyway, so it was a good second option. Next body things are these Essence Pure Skin Purifying Face Strips. This packet is for the chin and forehead strips, but I also had the nose strips. I had thrown away that packaging because I kept them all in one, so as to lessen the amount of stuff in my bathroom cupboard. But this is what the packaging looks like. I'm sure you've all seen this kind of thing. I used to use it around once every week or two, you know, depending on how my skin was feeling. When my skin was feeling very dry, I tried to avoid using these because it would end up literally pulling at my skin, and I'd end up with dry patches along my nose and my chin area. But I found them to be quite good at well, what they do at removing blackheads and clearing out my pores. And for the price, these are, I think, a few euro, like €3, I think. As with all Essence stuff, they're always under €5, so I highly suggest them. So next up is a set of fake nails from Elegant Touch Express. They're the 3-minute manicure, the ones that are already pre-glued, and I'd worn them earlier on this year. They're the color Iridescent Lilac, and I found them to be really good, actually. Very handy. The fact that they had already been glued saved me a lot of time when I put them on, because I was getting ready for a wedding, and as always, I leave it a bit till the last minute, and then I decided that I wanted nails too, obviously, so I ended up applying them at home, but then pressing them in the car, because I wasn't driving, so that was a good thing. Yeah, I still prefer the glueable ones, because this glue, well, it was really hardcore. First off, they lasted me like 3 weeks almost. I had to really fight with them to get them off. I really had to saturate them in nail polish, so that's a good thing. But I can't reuse them because the back part of them was like full of glue, and it was really difficult for me to remove it without ruining them. So I just decided that, you know, I'll just remove them. So that's one nail thing. The next is this Essence the Gel Nail Polish Top Coat. I found it really good, making my nails look shiny. However, I've had it for a while now, and it's gone a bit gloopy, and it's only like the last half a bottle left, honestly, so I'm not really bothered that much. I've got other top coats to try out, which is what I'm doing. I'm currently using a Catrice one. Well, not now, because my nails are not done, but when I do my nails, I am using a Catrice top coat. This was very good. The Catrice one so far is quite good as well, so, and they are not expensive, which is always a plus. Highly suggest these. Okay, so onto some eye stuff. I've got 2 mascaras, 2 eyebrow products, an eyeliner, and an eyeshadow. Starting with the eyeshadow, it's the NYX Hot Singles shadow in the color Stiletto, and if you've seen one of my makeup tutorials, you are very familiar with this color, I'm sure. It's what I use basically all the time as a base shadow. In fact, hit pan all the way, and it's a good thing I had another one spare, because I just started using that one. Next up is this Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Liner in the color Black. I've had this for a few years now, like 2 years. In fact, it has just hardened on me. It lasted me so long because I used the trick where you store it face down. Somehow that helps it to last a bit longer. So it did last 2 years, which for a gel liner is quite good, but it had started going on really patchily, so I decided that, okay, its time has passed. I'm now using the NYX gel liner, and it is amazing, really smooth, and I love it. But this was a very good helper when I was in my still learning how to put on cat eye eyeliner days. So thank you very much, Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner. If I had to suggest one though, I would prefer the NYX one to the Maybelline one. For one thing, it has more product in it than this, and somehow the Maybelline one is a bit creamier, so I would buy the NYX one if I were you, and if you were looking for a gel eyeliner. Onto brow stuff. I've got this Catrice Eyebrow Filler Protecting and Shaping Gel, and this ran out, and I'm not going to be repurchasing it because the brush, as you can see, the spoolie is huge. It's like a mascara spoolie. It's too big for my brows, and I have big brows, but still very messy trying to fill them in with this. Plus the color is a bit light for my eyebrows. I've got very dark eyebrows, as you can see, and this was the darkest brown they had without using black, which is then, you know, too dark. My eyebrows are just that kind of dark brown, so I won't be repurchasing that. I much prefer the NYX eyebrow gel in the color Espresso, because that's a bit darker, so it looks a bit less, you know, fake. And the next eyebrow product is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Espresso, which I love. It has run out. I'm very sad. This is actually the second one in this box. I'm just showing you one of them because I went through 2 of these in the span of time that it took to collect all this stuff to show you today. But it is amazing. The spoolie is really good. The pencil is extremely opaque, which is great because it doesn't look like you've tried to draw on your eyebrows but with a lighter color. This is a brilliant eye pencil and I highly suggest it. And next I've got 2 mascaras. I've got this brown one from NYX, one of the color mascaras. It's a very good brown mascara. I'm already using another one, you know, I've already got a replacement for it because I like using it in the summer when I'm not wearing very harsh eyeshadow and eye makeup. So I wouldn't be using it with this look, obviously, but in the summer when you're looking for a more natural kind of look, this is an amazing mascara. And this is the Essence Forbidden Volume Mascara, and I must say that I was a bit disappointed in this. It clumped on me so early. Like, usually I keep mascaras on for a couple of months, but this, this one clumped after a few weeks of being open, and I tried to make it last longer, but I just couldn't. In the end, I chucked it in this box and I started using my Soap and Glory one, which is amazing. I've been using that one for like 3-4 months now, and it's lasting really well. It's what I've got on my eyelashes right now, so yeah, I would not suggest this one. Essence have much better mascaras, to be honest, than this one, so I'd give it a miss. Okay, and to go with this, there was this Forbidden Volume top coat, and I did not use all of this up because honestly, if this clumped, this added like 3 times as much clumpage. I do not like my eyelashes to look that, you know, stuck together. This is apparently one of those things where you've got fibers coated in black mascara, and when you brush them onto your eyelashes, they make them look fuller. No, that's not the effect they had on me. I ended up looking like I've got a couple of tarantulas stuck to my eyes, and I don't like that look. I know some people do, I don't. So for my tastes, and if you have the same eyelash taste as me, these 2 are a no-no. Okay, final things in my box are a crap ton of lip stuff, some of which I've used up and some of which I kind of just put in my box because I don't like using them anymore. And I will start with this because it's the only lip liner in here, and it is the NYX retractable, where is the name? Retractable lip liner, waterproof in the color red. And yeah, just had the final little tippy left. I love the NYX retractable lip liners. They are waterproof, they do last a very long time. However, you have to make sure that you moisturize your lips before applying them. You know, moisturize and blot out the excess, because otherwise they will dry your lips because they are extremely waterproof. So they will last long, but if you don't moisturize, your lips will flake a bit and it won't look very nice. But if you moisturize and then put this on, it'll last all day. Especially with red, I've got the red one and I've got the plummy colored one, because reds and purple colors tend to feather on me, so I always line, when I'm using a bullet lipstick, not a liquid obviously, I always line my lips using the NYX retractable pens. And since I've been trying to use up my Russian Roulette lipstick from MAC, I've been using a lot of red lip liner, so ran out of this one, I had to buy another one. Again, would highly suggest the NYX retractable lip liners. Okay, lip products that I have not used up, but I'm not going to keep using for reasons, are the following. This is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the color More Better. Don't get me wrong, the color is absolutely beautiful. It is sort of pinkish red color, and it is absolutely gorgeous. However, the problem with the Ultra Matte formula is that it is extremely drying. It's like your lips are experiencing a drought. It starts flaking and no. My favorite liquid lipsticks will remain for now the Lime Crime Velvetines because they are amazing. They don't dry my lips out. I'm wearing the shade Nightshade topped with the Diamond Crusher Gemini today, and it feels great. It doesn't feel like it's gonna start flaking any moment, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to give this a big thumbs down. However, to kind of make up for that, I love the ColourPop lipsticks, and if I were you and I'm looking for a matte lipstick, don't go for the Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks, go for the matte or Matte X lipsticks because they are way more comfortable than these. The next two actually are kind of heartbreaking for me because I had to remove them because I literally couldn't use them up anymore. The first one is the color Rave, and this one I've stopped using because I think it's gone off. It smells really weird, and if you see the bottle, this is supposed to be a bright electric purple, and it looks pink. It has separated and doesn't look as nice on the lips. It's gone a bit watery, and of course, knowing my luck, they decided to discontinue it the second that I decided to remove it from my collection. So I've got a little gap in my life where Rave should be. I miss you. I'm so sorry. But I could not keep using it because it was smelling so bad. The minute they re-release it, I will be buying it in a heartbeat because I love the color, especially for summer. But until then, we wait. And the next one is a Lime Crime Perlee, and this is in the shade Lady. And this was the only Perlee to give me this problem. It was a metallic red, and I'm going to have to show you a swatch with my finger because in summer it kind of broke, snapped in two, and I used to be very careful when applying it, but this summer I was putting it on and it just, whole thing fell out of the tube and it ended up looking like this. I was devastated. This is a swatch. It was a really beautiful metallic red lipstick, and I was so miffed at Lime Crime for not producing these past Valentine's Day last year, because honestly it is a beautiful color. However, I won't be missing it that much because I've got a metallic velvetine called Jingle, which is the same color, just a liquid lipstick, and also I've got the ColourPop Hello Kitty lipsticks in the color Let's Play, which is very similar to this. So my heart is broken but not shattered, so I will survive after losing this. I'm sorry, lady. Bring it back, Lime Crime, bring it back. The next two shades are both NYX matte lipsticks, and they are almost all used up. I stopped using these because I was finding them to be a bit too creamy. So I gave away my other matte NYX lipsticks, but these two are so used up, I just felt really stupid offering them up to anyone. So I'm just removing them. This is the color Strawberry Daiquiri, and this is the color that introduced my love to brownie nudes. It is absolutely amazing. It is a perfect dupe for Velvet Teddy, and this one was the color Whipped Caviar, which is a beautiful movie pink color, and also a beautiful color, as you can see. So I didn't remove them because they are not nice colors, quite the contrary. I used them up so much But my tastes have shifted somewhat to a bit more drying lips. Yes, I will never be converted to a glossy lip, I'm sure. I love matte lips too much, and these are very, very creamy, so I was just not reaching for them anymore. So I just decided to remove them and make space in my ever-growing lipstick collection for other lipsticks that I will be using more often. Okay, so next I've got 4 MAC lipsticks, one of which is one of their retro matte liquids, and I used this up. I ended up scraping it around to just get a bit on to the brush. I absolutely love this. Lots of people were hating on the retro matte liquid lipsticks by MAC. Yes, it is patchy because, as I said, it ran out, so I had to scrape around a bit in the bottle for it. But it was a gorgeous color. It was like the liquid version of Heroin, which was my favorite MAC lipstick. Yeah, I enjoyed using this. I did. I'm not gonna repurchase MAC, as I'm sure you know by now, because they are not cruelty-free and I only use cruelty-free makeup, so sorry MAC. Next are the 3 lipsticks. Now, 2 of which I have used. This is Instigator. It was really getting hard to apply this in the end because it got down to a nib and started getting very messy applications, but I love the color. Yes, there we go. It is a beautiful color. Again, the matte formula from MAC is amazing because they are very creamy, but they are very long lasting. And this one is Chili, and this, I love this. I bought it with my friend Jackie when we were in Madrid 2 years ago, and it was also a sad day when this ran out. It was one of my favorite autumn winter colors. So yeah, gone but not forgotten. This one, however, I did not use up. It is the first ever MAC lipstick I bought. It smells weird now, but yeah. It is a retro matte in the color Relentlessly Red. And the color is very, very pretty because it is a bright pinkish red. However, the formula sucks. I hate the retro matte formula. No matter how much lip balm I would apply before putting this lipstick on, it would always just flake off instantly. It was like the bullet version of the ColourPop Ultra Matte lipsticks. So it's with heavy heart that I will be throwing this away without having used it all. But now, I mean, I've had it for like 4 years, so now it's starting to smell funny too. So yeah, goodbye Relentlessly Red. I do not suggest the retro matte formula from MAC. The matte is so much better. Another MAC lipstick that I used up, and it is Heroin, my favorite for my swatching you here. How can you hate on this color? Look at it. This is the one that made me fall in love with purple lipsticks. I saw it in Malta. They obviously didn't have it, and my friend Janice very kindly bought it for me from London. So yeah, it was a good 2 years using this guy. I will miss you. I wish you were cruelty free because I would buy you again in a heartbeat. These three MAC lipsticks were amazing, and I regret that they are not cruelty free because they are all amazing colors. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys. So the last 3 things I've got in here, it's really the last 3 things now. I've got a couple of lip balms, which are, this is the Nivea Soothe and Protect with SPF 15, and this is basically the lip balm that I keep near my bed, and I put it on every night and every morning religiously, because otherwise my lips would be like drought city. Yeah, highly suggest this actually. It's one of the best lip balms that I've ever used. The next is a ColourPop Lipsticks Primer. This is like my 3rd one. I absolutely love using this stuff. They make my lipsticks last extremely long, So well done Colourpop for such a great product. And the last thing in this haul, very last thing, praise the Lord, is the Milani Amore Metallic Slip Cream in the color Raving Matte. And this is also almost run out, so I'll just scrape a bit out and I will swatch it. Here, I think on my knuckle. This is not my favorite metallic matte formula. I much prefer the Lime Crime Metallic Velvetines, as you can imagine. But it was okay. I mean, the color was nice, so I enjoyed using it, but now that it's run out, I will not be purchasing any more of these. Also, the smell is so strong and it leaves such a strong taste in my mouth. I hate it when makeup products leave a taste. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. So, no thank you, not again. So those were my empties for the, well, I'm not gonna say for the month of October, because honestly I've been collecting these for the whole of summer, since May. So these were my empties for summer 2017. I hope you enjoyed my video and I hope that you found it useful when helping you to decide what makeup to buy or not buy. Subscribe for more videos of my goofy self playing with makeup, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!